Hey there, viewers! Do you have a friend who seems to be obsessed with themselves? A narcissistic personality disorder is when a person has an inflated sense of self-importance. And it's more common than you think. Let's talk about 6 ways you can tell your friend's a narcissist. Are they constantly bragging? Do they constantly seek out praise? What about entitlement? Wait, what exactly is gaslighting? We're talking all that and more. Number 1, they try to bully you. We normally associate narcissism with cockiness, people that walk around thinking that they're at a higher level than others. Well, there's so much more to it than that. Narcissists feel threatened very easily. If they feel like you have something they lack, they'll go out of their way to benefit from it. Let's say you're a generally confident person. You appear to have very little trouble walking into a room and talking to people. Because they're often weak in these areas, narcissists will pick up on this instantly. If you're spending time around one, you'll notice them starting to belittle you. This might be through silent, subtle jabs or full-on blunt insults, anything to feed their ego. As adults, our occupants and career aspirations are often envied by those who are insecure. If a narcissist is unhappy with their current position in life, a person with a good job will be their primary target for resentment. You may hear sarcastic things like, "Well, we can't all work at the bank like you. I mean, who really wants to be an actor?" Anything to downplay an achievement you've made. Now, you may think this sounds like something a stranger or an acquaintance would do. In reality, it's normally close friends of yours who do this. People who spend a lot of time around you because they're in your social circle. If you've been around these types of people, their put-downs will start getting to you. It might build up to a point where you want to snap. Don't. This is a narcissist's goal. The worse you feel, the better they are. Real great friend, am I right? Have you ever had an experience like this? Has a clearly envious person ever put down your occupation? What did you do about it? Sound off in the comments section and start a conversation with the Bestie community. Number 2, they come off as something they're not. We've all met that person who comes off charming from the jump. Whether they're funny, kind, or just plain physically attractive, there's something about them that pulls you in. Don't let this fool you. A narcissist will do this to distract you from some of the terrible things they may be doing behind the scenes. A narcissist will often try to gain your trust. This way you'll confide in them whenever you have a problem. And what do we give out when we confide in other people? Personal information. This holds currency in the world of a narcissist. If they know a deep, dark secret of yours, they can use it to their advantage. Let's say you've cheated on your significant other and your charming and trustworthy pal tries to comfort you. Once you spill the juicy details, they now have you in the palm of their hand. This is another way that a narcissist manipulates and controls others. If you notice your friend being nice to you while treating other people like dirt, it's only a matter of time before they treat you this way. Narcissists will treat people nicely when they want something, only to kick them to the curb when they no longer have use for them. Number 3, they lie. My, do they lie. While coming off charming and funny, a narcissist may also make up wild stories. This is to help sell the image that they're doing something with their lives. Like the things they've done have dwarfed all your achievements 10 times over. This is all a way to satisfy their ego. You'll often hear a narcissist beefing up their resumes to make people feel like their careers are going well. Not once in a while, all the time. Not only do they need people to know how they're doing, but they've surpassed all of you. There's few things more annoying than a person who brags about all the great things they've done. What's worse is they know they're lying and why they're doing it. I just bought a $500,000 house. I'm putting a pool in my backyard. I just bought a Ferrari. It's also superficial. If one of your friends is like this, move around them with caution. If they get even the slightest feeling that you're calling them out, they'll become defensive. They might even turn violent. You've burst their bubble and humiliated them. All bets are off when that happens. Number 4, they're entitled. A true narcissist will act like they are owed everything. There's nothing coming to them that they don't deserve. Narcissists will often expect favorable treatment from those around them. If they aren't the center of attention, their night is ruined. Your narcissist friend also needs control over everything. If you're not doing what they want to do, they'll be in a mood. Say you and your friends want to have a Friday night out. One of your friends insists you all go out to the club, but the rest of you don't want to. Your friend then throws a fit claiming you're all no longer fun, and you're acting like losers. While it sounds like they're throwing a childhood temper tantrum, this might just be a desperate attempt to change your mind. Nobody wants to hear that they have bad taste or are no longer interesting. Before we continue, are you hesitant about jumping into a relationship? Check out our recent video on 7 ways a relationship will make you healthier. Now, back to our list of 6 ways to tell your friend's a narcissist. Number 5, they need constant praise. In this social media area, it seems like everybody is looking for validation of some kind. We all want hearts and likes on our selfie posts, but narcissists seek this kind of praise outside of the social media world. They're always fishing out compliments. If you don't give them the compliments they want, well, it's similar to when you don't take part in their favorite activities. They get pretty angry. If you have a friend who falls into the narcissistic category, you'll notice them trying to take credit for the smallest of things. Their ego stays inflated this way. In reality, they did very little to garner any recognition whatsoever. Say you've asked your friends to help you move apartments. All morning, you work away lifting furniture down long, dangerous flights of stairs. This would be so much easier, but you're short one person. When your friend finally arrives, they really don't do much. All the hard stuff has already been done. The most they did was carry the few remaining boxes into a moving van. But a narcissist really doesn't see it that way. Despite their late arrival and minimal effort, they act as if they'd been there the whole night putting together a game plan. Man, did you see all those boxes I carried down? One felt like it was 200 pounds. This makes you and your other friends really irritated, as they barely lifted a finger. What makes you absolutely want to tear your hair out is when they call upon you for a favor and use it as an example of how you owe them. You have to drive me to pick up my car. After all, I did help you move. This goes back to their sense of entitlement. It also brings me to my next point on the list. Number 6, narcissists love to gaslight. Remember how I said that narcissists lie? Well, this is along those lines. The only difference is that gaslighting is so much creepier. In many cases, it's pure evil. So, what is gaslighting exactly? Gaslighting is the act of psychologically manipulating a person to the point that they question their own sanity. People do this in order to trick people into doing what they wish. This includes making up wild claims and detailed stories, things that never even happened. Imagine a person saying, "Hey, can you do me this favor? I helped you move after all." The only issue is they never helped you move. You didn't even ask them. You may have not even moved. These are the lengths a manipulative person will go to get what they want. A narcissist won't just do this with anyone. They prey upon people they feel are psychologically vulnerable, those who you'd consider weak-minded and easily controllable. If a friend is making up a ridiculous story that you don't recall, chances are they're trying to trick you into doing something. This exposes their lack of respect for you. Do you have a friend like this? Do any of these signs apply to their personality? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.